Honestly, I was really angry at that moment and didn't fully know what I was doing. There was a disagreement between me and my teacher, but I definitely didn't mean to hurt them. Sometimes people can't control their emotions, but I was wrong too. I'm sorry for that. I'm thinking of talking to my teacher to try and get along better.
After the disagreement he experienced at school, he begins to engage in a deeper awareness process while trying to deal with his emotions. He starts to understand his anger at that moment, the conflict with his teacher, and how much this event has harmed him. Being honest with oneself and taking responsibility are important steps for emotional growth and personal development. Being angry can be a natural reaction, but managing this emotion is crucial for a healthy life in the long term. The sources of anger and ways to resolve it. Anger problems are often caused by a combination of internal and external factors. Conditions such as stress and anxiety can affect an individual's emotional state. As in Ali's case, it is quite common for emotions to become difficult to control at the end of a challenging day. Sometimes people cannot cope with emotional pressures, which can lead to unwanted conflicts in relationships. However, what is important is taking responsibility and developing self-awareness. When Ali realizes that he didn't want to hurt his teacher and that his anger actually stemmed from other reasons, he begins to seek a solution. This kind of awareness is a part of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is vital for a person to be able to recognize and manage their own emotions, understand the emotions of others, and communicate effectively.
What can be done to control anger? Emotional awareness. As he understands the source of his anger, he begins to manage these emotions better. Getting to know himself more and recognizing when he gets angry is the first step in dealing with such situations. Control over emotional reactions. When a moment of anger arises, it is important to take a step back and assess the situation rather than reacting immediately. By planning to have a calm conversation with his teacher, Ali realized that his emotional reactions needed to be managed in a more mature way. Positive thinking and communication. When angry, negative thoughts and assumptions can easily arise in the mind. However, positive thinking techniques can help break these negative thoughts. His plan to build a better relationship with his teacher is a healthy step in communication. Open and honest communication often strengthens relationships after moments of anger. Stress and sleep management. Insufficient sleep can disturb the balance of the body and mind, increasing irritability. Understanding the situation he experienced shows how lack of sleep and stress can trigger anger. Developing healthy sleep habits and applying daily stress management techniques can be very effective in anger management. Self-compassion. When we are angry, it is much more beneficial to be gentle and patient with ourselves rather than criticizing ourselves. The desire to make amends is also an example of showing self-compassion. During the emotional healing process, being kind and understanding towards ourselves contributes to the development of healthy emotional intelligence.